what's his face? Kevin Samuels?
Yes.
Okay.
Kevin Samuels has been dead for a little over 4 years, and despite him leaving the world in 2022, people are still talking about him in a negative fashion, and not just regular folk. We're talking about people in the industry, and one of those people would be our good friend Keke Palmer. Now, if you didn't know, Keke Palmer operates a podcast called Baby, This is Keke Palmer. And she had Yvette Nicole Brown, a prominent actress and producer, on the show. And everything was going okay.
She probably nice.
Till I heard this part.
People talk about the disservice that he did to women, and he did do a disservice to women. That whole rate yourself with some hotness. But beyond that, he did a disservice to men as well, because in telling women that to get a high value man, which was to him was a certain height, certain amount of money, whatever, they had to be a certain way. It made men who, I think somebody did the math. The percentage of men that make over $100,000 and are 6 foot is a minuscule amount of men. So that means all the women are going after them 5 men.
The big issue
that is fact.
That's fact. But she also didn't listen to nothing Kevin Samuels said.
That is fact.
He never said that. He never said that they need to go after high value men. He said when you rate yourself, what makes you think
you qualify
for this perfect man that all the women want? And the point was, you guys are looking for a fantasy person when you're an imperfect person. You need to, women don't like the word settle. I don't know the word you want to use, but you need to find something that fits.
Right.
Something attainable.
If you're a 3 on the scale.
My brother, a little more hard line on it.
We have what Yvette Nicole Brown's argument is that she's actually lying. She's saying something that Kevin Samuels never taught. She's saying that Kevin basically said that all men must make a lot of money and be over 6 feet tall. She's basically making his teachings invalid by doing what we call conflating. Now, when a person conflates, what they do is they mix up or combine 2 or more separate things, like ideas, texts, or issues into one single thing, which typically, if not always, is incorrect. This idea that you must be a high value man also means you must be 6 foot tall, which that is not what Kevin Samuels taught. But what did Kevin actually teach? There are really 5 to 6 things that Kevin Samuels' high value man theory teaches. 1, high earning ability. Got to make 10 grand a month or a solid 6-figure income. That was number 1. 2, you must be consistent with this over time. 3, group acceptance. You need to be accepted by other high value men. And then that kind of goes into this whole idea of being utility and how useful you are to other people, right? So 3 and 6 go together. 4, you must be in a strong network, right? You got to know how to network with successful brothers like yourself. And then you have to have some level of visibility and career clarity. He typically excluded people such as rappers or entertainers out of this particular niche, right?
Right, that's a whole different
thing. None of this has to do with a person's height.
He's right,
Now, that blatant lying pissed me off. But what was to come next was even worse.
And it also ended up feeling like satire. Almost felt like at a certain point he was being a satirical character, rest in peace, because it was like you wanted to actually show how when you're saying you want this, what if this high value man is, it becomes this game of like, a lot of people want that high value man.
Exactly.
Right.
So you're going to have to jump through hoops.
Or you're
going to
have to
be
share.
perfect.
Or you're going to have to share.
And it's like, and that's like, and it's like that we're cool with that other than just get a high value heart.
So Keke Palmer and
what is she? They're not even talking about. She just already said in the beginning, this person you're talking about is a very minuscule group of men.
Let's say you find this man. You find this particular man that you're talking about.
Right, it's guys like that.
What makes you think he's going to want you?
And once again, and Kevin never said that. He would always say, get you a good bus driver, a good carpenter, a good man with a good job that loves you. Get somebody that loves you.
Care about you.
But if you're looking for this particular special dude, What makes you think he want you? How special are you?
Kevin Samuels by saying what he was doing was almost like satire or comedy, because he had the audacity to tell men to get their lives together, become more valuable, and then once you're able to do that, you'll have leverage over the dating market. And then what it forces women to do is to make a decision that clearly they don't want to make, according to Keke Palmer. See, everybody always talks about how black men ain't got their stuff together, and black men are lazy, and black men ain't this or that. Until black men stop being lazy, and until black men start getting their stuff together, then the argument shifts to, oh, I don't want to have to share no man. Like, what's going on with that? Like, everybody is chasing these same few men. What about a guy with a good heart?
Boy. But you could have got a guy with a good heart. You ain't want that.
But now, 4 kids later.
Right. Now you want a guy with a good heart.
Yeah, you 40 years old, now you turned over to Jesus.
After you done busted open for all the real ones, you know, they finished with you. Now you want a guy with a good heart. But he married, though. He found somebody to love him.
Or
they both work at the post office.
Or his standard's so high, he ain't even checking for you no more.
Or that special guy, yeah, he don't need that.
Why you don't sit your stupid ass down? Who the you think you is?
And that brings me to another point. You see, a lot of ladies like to flip the script when it fits their argument, because again, finding a guy with a high value heart means that he doesn't have to be 6 foot. It means he doesn't have to be as attractive, because you're just looking at his heart. But if that's the case, why did we catch Keke Palmer doing this?
Because you're putting it into the universe. When you start to speak life into those things,
I feel it.
Fast forward to
Michael B. Jordan.
That's right. That's Keke Palmer shooting at the very top of the food chain, trying to get with Michael B. Jordan. And of course, she was largely ignored because Michael B. Jordan had no real reason to talk to her. Now, she could have went and confessed her love for a plumber or an electrician, because
truck driver,
good hardworking man,
make decent money,
might have loved you, took care of you, all that good heart. You don't want that.
No,
not till you burn out anyway.
There are plenty of men out there like that for Keke Palmer, but there is an issue with that. You see, a lot of ladies who are very professional and they have a
I like that dress.
Issue with that. You see, a lot of ladies who are very professional and they have a whole lot to do every day, their lives are pretty much unpredictable and they just can't just be with anybody. So what's better for them is to get with a guy who understands Hollywood, understands the profession and stuff like that. That's what they're trying to do. But largely, that's never possible. The reality is, Keke Palmer doesn't want a high-value electrician, a high-value plumber. She doesn't want anybody that is less than what she is. She will take it because we have proof of that, because she already got with Darius Jackson, a guy who was not on her level then. But
right, he was just a regular dude, just some light-skinned curly dude.
Yeah, play the game all day. Spend her money.
Right, he wasn't none of that. He was just a guy.
Now she's saying, listen, I don't want to compete really for a man like Michael B. Jordan, because I don't want to jump through any hoops, because I'm Keke Palmer. I just want to get that man very easily. Although I would make it very difficult for a man to get me. And this brings me to another issue about dealing with men not on your level.
So today, November 9th, Keke Palmer filed for full custody of her 8-month-old son that she shares with Darius Jackson. And she requested a domestic violence restraining order.
When Keke Palmer started dealing with Darius Jackson, a guy who was largely employed and was broke, they had problems. Like, do you remember the Usher incident? And so they were unequally yoked. She's now filing for full custody of the child. So she's been there and done that. And guess who was trying to help women like Keke Palmer avoid that? Kevin Samuels. See, if they would have just listened to Kevin Samuels and humbled themselves, she would have been in the greatest position to find the man that she wants. And if you know Keke Palmer, she's just not interested in black men or white men or black women, or white women. Keke Palmer is what they call like bisexual or fluid. So she doesn't discriminate. And still, despite being open to all the genders, she still can't find nobody.
Damn. She probably not likable. If you down with everything,
allegedly.
If you down with everything, you don't got nobody.
And you can't cuff nothing.
It's you. You just not a likable person. People just don't like you.
That's because to get to a high value man, you will have to jump through hoops. Whatever is worth having, you're gonna jump through hoops to.
Why they keep showing him looking over his shoulder like what? Who?
I don't know. Keke Palmer.
Get it. Just like you've done in your career, Keke Palmer and Yvette Nicole Brown. Nothing comes easy.
Yvette Nicole Brown. Is her name hyphenated?
Somebody just looked her up. You still do you? Oh, you mean like OJ?
Is her name hyphenated? I don't trust no women that hyphenate their name.
No, you don't even know if she's hyphenated.
If it is, I don't trust it.
Urkel? Is that Urkel? That's not even Urkel. First of all, she married.
Okay, respect.
It looked like.
Yeah, but it's her name hyphenated. That means that she didn't take her husband's name.
But you saying her last name, her husband's name is Nicole? That's just some middle name.
No. So no. So why are they pronouncing her whole name? So it's her
she
name,
like her middle name.
Is her name Yvette Nicole, or is her husband's last name Brown? Is what I'm saying. If her name is hyphenated, man, I don't trust no woman will not take her husband's last name. Man, you can't trust it, man. I ain't gonna make it.
I think you're a little eager on that point. I think her middle name may just be Nicole.
If that's her whole name. That's her whole government name. No problem. But if it's hyphenated and her husband's last name is Brown,
I do agree with you, but I think you're a little eager to condemn her for this. Okay. I think her middle name is just Nicole.
No. Why would they use that?
Because
do they call you Dark Joke Mark?
Listen, because people choose names, they full names. You know what I mean? People use their full name.
No.
In this world, but poverty. And that brings me to my next point.
Keke Palmer addressed being single in an interview with the Rolling Stone, and she said there's nobody interesting, but she also said she thinks they're scared. You know that Keke Palmer should have an endless line of men waiting to take her out on a date.
Obviously, Keke Palmer has talked about her frustrations in the dating market, so much so that people have been commentating on it. And she's saying that men are afraid to approach her. And obviously, she should, in theory, have this long line of men wanting to take her out because of the fact that she's smart, she's funny, she's talented, and she's wise, according to this particular commentator. But check this out.
If men are scared to ask out Keke Palmer, it's not a Keke Palmer problem.
The fact that Keke Palmer can't get a man, it's men's problems. And let's kind of look at this equation. Men can't get women, it's men's problem. And also, women can't get men, it's men's problem. Do you see the issue with these equations? It all focuses on men are the problem. When we look at what's going on with a lot of ladies out here, number one, you don't really care about what men want, which is all Kevin Samuels was trying to say. And then you obviously don't want to change. When you don't want to change and you understand you can't get what you want, you just start lowering your standards and start talking about the fact that you're looking for a good heart. But secretly you want Michael B. Jordan, even though you know that Michael B. Jordan and other guys like that will never put up with somebody like you.
It don't have to. It's too many that will treat him too good.
All facts.
Younger
and badder.
Faster, badder.
All that.
Willing to wait in line. Willing to be second. Willing to be third.
She won't do that. Son, I take it a step further. Have you ever met a woman where she ain't really like a girl or wifey material, but she cool like a cool home girl? Like
do I be doing it to her sometimes?
No, you don't. No, you ain't doing it to her at all.
Yeah, I had a regular homegirl for you.
Right. Just y'all cool. Keke Palmer ain't even that type. She not even like a cool girl or your wife or your lady. She don't even seem like she the type that's cool. Like, yo, she a cool homegirl.
You know, she seemed like the type to try to trick you in the beginning and act like that.
Right.
Act like she real sweet, and then you get to know her.
You be like,
you're nothing like you pretended to be.
Now, it's important to understand that a lot of Keke Palmer's fans have tried to warn her about dating men that made less money.
When you deal with a man that has less than you, a man who has acquired either fame, money, or whatever because of you, he gonna think he better than you.
And this is where Keke Palmer has a hard time, because not only are your fans doing the same thing, Kevin Samuels was trying to help you also, boo. You see, he understood that a man that makes less than a woman typically is at a disadvantage. And women understand this. And even though you can get that man to do a whole lot of things, you're really unhappy with that man because you don't respect him. And now you want to hate on Kevin Samuels and see that he's satirical. But the reality is your romantic life is full of satire. I mean, you got pregnant by a guy that nobody knew, had a baby, you got dumped. He actually ended up with somebody.
And
he whooped your ass.
Yeah. And she bought all
camera.
the clothes. Yeah, he did. We saw it on clothes guy.
Else, there you are making a fool out of yourself, kissing guys on camera, begging Michael B. Jordan to give you a shot. Nothing.
She kissed the wingman in the mouth.
Remember the dude with the hot
I know
wings?
exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he looked like, his name's Sean something.
Yeah, they was in front of Wings.
happens. You're insulting the person that's telling you that you gotta compete for the man that you want, but you don't want to compete for the man that you want, because the man that you want should just come to you because you're talented, you're wealthy, you got a business, and all of that. When largely you're not bringing anything of value that a man needs. And I'm gonna keep telling people this. A high value man already has a network. Men that are business owners that have the opportunity to make money do not need women's money. All right. It's good if she has it. Of course, you'll take it.
Women generally don't care what men want. They don't. They want to give you what they want to give you, the way they think that they would want to give you.
But that's a mindset, though. That's how they've been
That's
raised.
and I'm not saying all women. You know,
Most.
the wonderful women are the ones that can tell. Like, what do you want? But generally, they give you. They want to do stuff for you that they would like you to do for them. And we don't care about your job
or your money.
Or we don't know goddamn flowers.
Oh man, ooh, we're failing as a people.
Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you like that video and you want to see some other dope videos, check out this one. We worked hard on it for you.